Morning. Good morning, everyone. Dean Sullivan Marks, candidates for graduation, faculty, staff, friends, and family viewing our celebration on live stream. Welcome to the December 2021 Valedictory celebration at New York University, Rory Meyers College of Nursing. My name is Dr. Amy Knowles, and it is my honor to serve as the Assistant Dean for Student Affairs and Admissions at NYU Meyers for now my 17th academic year. I am pleased to welcome you all to present our January 2022 baccalaureate candidates for graduation who will celebrate the honored tradition of pinning. At this time, I would like to introduce to you Dr. Eileen Sullivan Marks, Dean of the Rory Meyers College of Nursing, and the Erlene Perkins McGriff Professor, who will welcome you this morning.
Thank you, Amy. I'll leave the mics as they are. Good morning, good afternoon, faculty, staff, family, and friends. And I said good morning and afternoon because we're doing this twice, but who knows? Who knows where we are these days? Isn't this great? I thank you all so much for joining us today. I'm so thrilled that we can have this ceremony today. It's been the work of a lot of important people around Meyers to put this together. But most importantly, it's your work. It's what you've been able to do. I know that it's been a brief period of time to look back and think about your first orientation. That was virtual. And then maybe in fall, your first classes in September coming back in person. And now here we are celebrating in person. You all are a unique and important class of nurses graduating. And I don't mean unique because you're graduating from NYU Meyers or unique that you're graduating in New York City, but your class, your cohort of peers who will be joining the workforce of nursing will be redefining what nursing is, not only because we are in the midst of a pandemic or coming out of a pandemic, but because that disruption has created so many opportunities for thinking about new ways of doing things, plus at the same time revealing, particularly in the US, how deep and vast systemic racism is, how health equities are wider than we ever realized, and that it's time that we start deeply addressing it, and you're going to be in the vanguard of doing that. So congratulations again to you all, and welcome to our ceremony this morning. And as I said, I want to give heartfelt thanks to the Meyers community for the success of today's event. I'm fortunate to work among so many fabulous people, and I thank each and every one of you who are contributing today to make it happen. I ask now that our faculty who are in attendance today to stand briefly. And so let's see our faculty stand, and please thank them. And I also, thanks faculty, and I also thank all of the people who are streaming today and who have supported all of you, your friends, your family, your loved ones, those of you who couldn't be in person with us this morning but are with you all in your hearts and in your spirits. So let's thank all of them for joining us and for all that they've done to get you to graduation. It's now my distinct pleasure to introduce the president of New York University, Dr. Andrew Hamilton. He is the 16th president of New York University, previously served as the vice chancellor at Oxford University, as the university's senior officer. And prior to that, he went from Princeton to the University of Pittsburgh, where, as a new professor, he taught nursing students chemistry in the evenings. And that's why President Hamilton has been so interested and follows so closely what happens in nursing here. He was provost at Yale before going to Oxford. Throughout his time in academic leadership positions, he has maintained his own scholarly work, including an active research laboratory, as he does today at NYU. As a distinguished chemist and a fellow at the Royal Society, Dr. Hamilton's scholarly work lies at the intersection of organic and biologic chemistry. He received his PhD from Cambridge, his master's from the University of British Columbia, and his undergraduate degree from Exeter University. Please help me welcome President Andrew Hamilton, who will speak in a pre-recorded message.
Hello, I'm Andrew Hamilton, President of NYU, and I'd like to offer my warmest congratulations to the outstanding Winter Baccalaureate graduates of the Rory Meyers College of Nursing. Graduates, you have so many reasons to feel proud today. You have completed a rigorous course of study at one of the most dynamic schools of nursing in the country. Thanks to the leadership of Dean Sullivan Marks, the expertise of NYU Meyers' superb faculty, and the continued generosity of the Meyers family, the Meyers College of Nursing is truly at the vanguard of healthcare education. Because of that education and your hard work, you are now poised to become leaders in your field. I also want to commend you on how well you've coped with the complex and challenging circumstances of the pandemic. I particularly admire how you adapted to changes in our learning formats. You've demonstrated flexibility, understanding, and resilience while navigating a shifting education landscape with grace and with determination. You are about to embark on a career where you will make a lasting, positive impact on individuals and families, a career whose impact has only deepened since the beginning of the pandemic. The entire world has witnessed the dedication of nurses on the front lines, an effort that has included many NYU Meyers alumni, faculty, and graduate students, and we salute these heroes. Indeed, nurses are needed now more than ever. Whether providing compassionate care to a patient in distress, or helping devise ways to make healthcare more just and efficient, or conducting research that affects the well-being of broad segments of the population. Nurses are vital to the health of our society, and you too will be continuing this important work. So on behalf of the entire NYU community, let me express how very proud we are of each and every one of you. May the coming year and the new chapter ahead that awaits each one of you be filled with learning, happiness, and good health. Congratulations and our very best wishes.
And I know that Dr. Hamilton would have loved to have been here today, but he has been traveling to some of our global sites at this time of year where they also have some celebrations, but he very much is proud of our nursing community. And one of the reasons that he's proud of our nursing community is because we have such wonderful faculty and members of our community who have done work that is worthy of awards. So part of our valedictory celebration today is honoring someone with our Meyers Humanitarian Award. And so I'm going to continue now with this award celebration. This award is intended to honor individuals who have exhibited humanitarian efforts throughout their careers. And today, we're proud to announce that our Humanitarian Award winner this year is one of our own, Dr. Selena Gillis. Dr. Selena Gillis is a clinical associate professor and associate dean of the undergraduate program at New York University Rory Meyers College of Nursing. Dr. Gillis has a doctorate of nursing practice from Monmouth University, an MS in adult health nursing from Hunter College, City University of New York, where she was cum laude in 2010, and has a BS major in nursing from Long Island University with honors in 2005. Dr. Gillis is a certified clinical nurse educator and is also certified in critical care nursing. She has been a nurse educator for 11 years. She has been an adult nurse practitioner for 11 years, specializing in neurology and pain management. Dr. Gillis is passionate about the management of acute and chronic pain, as well as opioid overdose prevention. She is the program director of the Greater New York City Black Nurses Association Opioid Overdose Prevention Program. She has strong community advocacy and passion for global health, currently working with organizations aimed to serve the underprivileged and underserved communities in Haiti and Ghana. Dr. Gillis is currently a member of 6 professional organizations and associations, including serving as past president and current treasurer of Meyers Sigma Upsilon chapter, Sigma Theta Tau's International Nursing Honor Society, Sigma's Region 14 coordinator and program and community service committee chair for the Greater New York City Black Nurses Association. Dr. Gillis is a National League for Nursing LEAD alum and achieved the Penn Wharton Nurse Exec Leader Alumni Association in 2020. She has received the National Black Nurses Association Under 40 Award in 2019 and Nurse of the Year Award for Community Service in 2020. She also received the Leota P. Brown Community Service Award from Chi Eta Phi Sorority Incorporated in 2021. Dr. Gillis is also a fellow of the New York Academy of Medicine. And as many of you know and have heard, during COVID, Professor Gillis and colleagues ran 4 church-based vaccination sites that ran for 4 months and over 65 pop-ups in hard-hit neighborhoods across New York City, where they brought not only vaccine access, but also health education. Dr. Gillis co-designed 5 community events to promote vaccination and distributed with our students more than 28,500 COVID-19 vaccines. It is my honor and privilege to introduce the 21 Humanitarian Award, Dr. Selena Gillis, a true humanitarian. Dr. Gillis, please now accept the NYU Rory Meyers College of Nursing Humanitarian Award, which states, Humanitarian Award, New York University, Rory Meyers College of Nursing, to Dr. Selena Gillis in recognition of outstanding humanitarian efforts. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. What a week it has been. Thank you so much, Dean Eileen, for this honor. Thank you to all of my colleagues here today and watching us. I want to say thank you to the organizations that I've been able to work with, the Greater New York City Black Nurses Association, Community Health Network, Heal Haiti, and Amazing Grace Children's Foundation in Ghana. I've been a nurse for 16 years, and at the beginning of the pandemic, I really felt guilty that I wasn't able to join the front line with all of my fellow nurses. And then I realized that I was also doing something important, and that was educating students like you who are going to join the workforce, because our health system really needs you. And I believe that out of difficulty comes opportunity, and as Dean Eileen mentioned, I was able to work with my partner, Dr. Johnson, at Long Island University, students here, as well as Long Island University students, to administer vaccines in communities of color, underserved communities. So I want to thank some of you who are here today who were able to work alongside me during the summer in order to administer vaccinations. And you did this while completing your Sequence 3 courses, and we worked very diligently throughout the week. I remember in the summer teaching virtually and then throwing on my scrubs and driving from Long Island to Brooklyn to administer vaccines until 10 o'clock at night, or working the entire weekend doing pop-ups. And people always ask me, well, where do you find the energy? When do you sleep? And that's really a good question. I make the time for it because it's important to me. It's important for my patients. It's important for the community, both locally and globally. And more important to me, it's important for those who are coming behind me, who look like me, who can see what I'm doing and see that anything is possible. So I am going to continue to pay it forward. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gillis. At this time, I would like to introduce to you our student speaker, Ms. Rosabelle Wu, president of the Undergraduate Nursing Student Organization, fondly known as UNSO, who will offer a few remarks. Rosabelle.
Hello, everyone. It really is such an honor to be here to be able to celebrate with you all today. I am Rosabelle Wu, the president of the Undergraduate Nursing Student Organization. I would like to congratulate everyone here today on your graduation from the NYU Rory Meyers College of Nursing, on behalf of your fellow classmates and student leaders here at NYU Meyers. This group of baccalaureate graduates sitting here today particularly means a lot to me, because we embarked on this journey together 15 months ago. We started together as we bought our very first pair of purple scrubs. When we awkwardly met each other for the very first time, when we were put into those breakout rooms in Patho. When we were frantically running around trying to practice measuring manual blood pressures and head-to-toe assessments on each other. It is truly astonishing that this was all just a little over a year ago. Since then, I've watched you all thrive and achieve so much during your time here at NYU Meyers. You were able to push through nursing school through one of the most challenging times of the pandemic and navigated through multiple sequences of asynchronous work, Zoom classes, and virtual classmates. And for that, I want you guys to all be so incredibly proud of yourselves. That we are able to come together in person here today and finally say, I did it. You all worked so hard to get here, and I just want to applaud each and every one of you for your hard work. As you sit here today, you've officially earned the title of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. And over the next few months, I cannot wait for you to earn the 2 letters of RN next to your name. Whether you choose to stay here in New York or venture out elsewhere in the world. I hope you remember that you will always be a part of the Meyers community and that we will always still be here for you. I want you to be proud of your resilience for finishing nursing school here today, and I wish you all the success in the world. And again, congratulations on becoming an NYU Rory Meyers College of Nursing graduate. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rosabelle. Well done. I am now honored to introduce to you the keynote speaker of this valedictory celebration, Dr. Selena Gillis, Clinical Associate Professor and Associate Dean of the undergraduate program, who will now offer congratulatory remarks and will speak about the honored tradition of pinning. Dr. Gillis.
Thank you, Dean Knowles. Good morning, everyone. It's truly an honor to be here with you today. I do want to take this time to congratulate you all on all of your accomplishments. Attending nursing school in the midst of a pandemic has not been easy, but in true Meyers fashion, you have been resilient and stepped up to the challenge. We are here to honor you today. You've now laid the foundation for your nursing career, taking the first step to becoming the nurse leader that we hope and expect you to be. You've really worked hard to get here. All of the late nights studying, all of the countless hours of clinical, all of the blood, sweat, and tears have led you here. And I do want you to enjoy this moment. I know that this may not be the celebration that you imagined, but nonetheless, this is such a special moment. It has been such a tough 2 years. I commend you for having the courage to go to nursing school with all of the obstacles you have faced during this pandemic. Not only were we dealing with the public health crisis of COVID, but also the public health crisis of social injustice and systemic racism. COVID and the many social injustices people of color faced have really highlighted the healthcare disparities and the impact of structural racism. It reinforces the need to increase diversity in nursing and combat health inequities. There's still so much work to do in nursing to address issues of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Nurses are resilient and can always weather the storm. Nursing has consistently been rated the most trusted profession, so thank you so much for joining the 4 million plus nurses on the front line. Our healthcare system really needs you. You should really be proud of yourself for pushing beyond those challenges. You will reap more of that reward when a patient returns and says, "Thank you so much for taking good care of me." It is then that you'll realize that all of the blood, the sweat, the tears were worth it. I do want to send a big thank you to those of you who worked on the front line while attending nursing school. I can imagine how difficult that might have been. I also want to say thank you to your family at home who are watching you, who supported you during this nursing journey. Those that motivated you when you thought you couldn't do it. They may have not realized that when you started nursing school that they would also start nursing school. So I do want to say thank you to them for allowing you to practice their head-to-toe assessment, for allowing you to teach them about hypertension so that could solidify how you would communicate to your patient. And they really supported you and have been your backbone as you have gone through this challenging time. I know that your family is really proud of you, and if you didn't know this already, and I see my colleagues here and they know this for sure, you are now the go-to person for everyone in your family, all of your friends. So really be prepared for those, "Can you tell me what this rash is?" text message, or "Can you tell me about these medications?" Like your patients, they trust you. They depend on you. And that might seem like a huge weight to carry, but believe me, it's the biggest reward. I'm sure if I went around this room and asked each of you why you wanted to become a nurse, the theme would be that you are passionate about helping others, and healthcare really needs you now more than ever. I'm a big believer that nursing chooses you. Nursing is a gift, and I really want you to think about what you are going to do with this gift. 2020 was the year of the nurse and midwife, and COVID has really proved to us that we need more nurses and other healthcare professionals to keep our ever-changing healthcare systems functioning. We need nurses that are not only culturally diverse and aware, but nurses who are committed to advancing the profession and working towards eliminating health disparities and inequities. Before we continue, I would also like to acknowledge a few groups of students. First, I would like us to recognize and thank our student leaders, including those who participated on the board of UNSO and those who served on e-boards of one of our student interest groups. Could you all please stand and be recognized? I'm sure they're standing at home. Next, I would like to recognize those students who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in academics and leadership and were inducted into Sigma Theta Tau International, the Honor Society of Nursing. Could all of those who were inducted please stand and be recognized? I'd also like to recognize our Hartford Institute of Geriatric Nursing scholars. It has been such a pleasure working with you for over the last 2 semesters, and I know I speak for Dr. McCabe as well. We look forward to seeing you continue this work and all that you're doing for caring for older adults. Could you all please stand and be recognized? Not sure if anyone. Now I have even the greater honor of moving us into the next part of our program, which is the moment our baccalaureate graduates have been waiting for. The pinning ceremony is a time-honored nursing tradition that marks the beginning of a wonderful professional journey. The history of the pinning ceremony can be traced back to the Crusades of the 12th century, when a group of knights were honored with a Maltese pin for attending to and caring for the sick and the injured. Also, the founder of professional nursing, Florence Nightingale, was honored with the Red Cross pin for selfless efforts to injured men during the Crimean War. In 1880, nursing graduates at the Bellevue School of Nursing, right across the street here in New York, were the first to receive nursing pin graduation. The pin that you will receive today represents so many things. It's a symbol that welcomes you to the profession of nursing. It's a badge of honor and distinction that will serve as a reminder of your great responsibilities as a nurse, and more specifically, the NYU nursing pin will mark you as a nurse leader and will remind you of the wonderful and challenging times you spent and shared with friends, staff, and faculty. You will be receiving this pin from someone who has been a part of your nursing journey. This is a symbolic as it represents that you did not make the journey alone, and more significantly, it also symbolizes that you will not be making this journey alone moving forward. So here's to no longer completing a daily screener, an absence form, or a CAT-ME survey. Here's to no longer reading many of my lengthy emails or my voice haunting you in your sleep from an online learning module you've completed. Although I've heard from nursing students that they hear my voice in their head when they're taking NCLEX, so I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. Here's to no longer being in a Zoom waiting room or being told, I can't hear you, you're on mute. Here's to no longer completing a PICO project or a group presentation. At least for now, we look forward to seeing you continue your studies at Meyers for your master's and doctoral work. And if you don't remember anything else that you've learned in nursing school, I'm pretty sure that you're going to remember you defib, VFib, and pulseless VTAC, right? But on a serious note, I do want you to remember how you triumphed, how you persevered, how you've been resilient, how you've supported one another. Remember the challenges that you've overcame and all of that you've learned. Remember to be kind to yourself as you are kind to others. Remember to take care of yourself because you can't pour from an empty cup. Remember to give yourself grace and know that you won't be the expert nurse on day one. Learning is a lifelong process. We have given you the knowledge, the skills, the attitude that will allow you to provide safe and effective care for your patients. You've completed the hard part. You've survived nursing school. So now it's time to prepare for NCLEX and begin that next part of your nursing journey. I'd like to leave you with one of my favorite quotes, and it's from Dr. Maya Angelou. It's something that I live by. People may forget what you said, they may forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. I know that you will use your gift to bless others, to help others. Your nursing career can be all that you have ever hoped and dreamed for. And we are excited about everything we know you all will accomplish and the nurse leaders that you will become. We look forward to following all of your nursing journeys. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Gillis. I will now read the names of the January 2022 baccalaureate candidates for graduation and the names of the faculty members giving ribbons with pins to the students. As I call a faculty member's name, that faculty member will come to the front of the classroom, in front of the table, and will give a ribbon given to them, to hand to each student in that designated row. I then ask the graduates to proceed one at a time in alphabetical order to the front of the classroom. Stand next to the faculty member at the table in the front of the room, and then face your classmates as you are handed the ribbon with pen from your faculty member. For safety protocols, we ask, please, for no hugging to take place. We will now begin. Our first faculty member, Dr. Teresa Bucko. We will now begin. Wendy Abreu. Luke Aceta. Trudy Achamompong. Ya Achampong. Chaya Edelstein. Stephanie Aguirre. David Alper. Telma Angriansano. Kevin Amonfo. Lindsay Oze. Zara Ayez. Kayla Bailey. Simi Ball. Barakat Balogun. Kiana Beckles. Vincina Bivona. Emma Bogenko. Carrie Bowles. Rachel Brees. Stephanie Burns. Orlando Campos. Jesse Carollo. Bethzeda Carrasquillo. Natasha Castro. Maria Circula. Our next faculty member, Dr. Fidel Lim. Annie Chen. Jenny Chen. Crystal Chu. Minhee Choi. Samuel Choi. Tasnia Chowdhury. Juliette Chiro. Michaela Cannell. Stephanie Curtis. Nachama Dahan. Sophie Dahl. Mina Daniford. Alpha Daniel. Our next faculty member, Dr. Donna McCabe. Alyssa Das. Shelley Dassa. Vivian Deng. Safi Jallo. Maricela Diaz. Daviana Dueño. Taylor Diva. Evelyn Echevarria. Fazilat El Rashiv. Amanda Eskandarian. Rachel Faina. Skylar Farber. Michaela Flatley. Our next faculty member, Dr. Jeff Day. Alyssa Font. Samantha Frey. Anna Geismar. Danielle Gianetti. Bruno Goncalves. Ebony Guillen. Yu Jing Guo. Justin Ha. Stephanie Han. Danielle Jacqueline Handler. Catherine He. Victoria Hennessy. Chrisley Jane Hernandez. Our next faculty member, Dr. Carla Rodriguez. Noelina Higgins. Queenie Huang. Lane Hurlbut. Ryan Hutzel. Jung Min Huang. Christopher Inga. Jeannie Zhang. Akanksha Kele. Haley Cars. Sarah Katovitz. Simone KK. Ilona Kazayeva. Our next faculty member, Dr. Michelle Crespo Fierro. Nazo Kusheng. Ilya Kliboyko. Riva Kodmiski. Jessica Kook. Michaela Kidani. Marie Kolokotsas. Savi Jean Cruiser. Gianna LaGreca. Nicole Taylor LaGreca. Amber Lay. Vivian Lamb. Michelle Lassen. Bathsheba Levy. Danielle Levin. Naringa Lapate. Annie Liu. Jennifer H. Liu. Sabrina Scher. These are our baccalaureate candidates for graduation. I would now like to introduce to you Dr. Kathy O'Neill D'Amico, President of the NYU Alumni Nursing Association for NYU Meyers, who will speak to you in a pre-recorded message with Ashley's assistance.
Thank you, and good morning to Dean Sullivan Marks, members of the faculty, fellow alumni, family, special guests, and last but never least, today's graduates. As president of the Rory Meyers Nursing Alumni Association Board of Directors, it's my great pleasure to be here this morning to congratulate you on your amazing achievement and officially welcome you to the alumni family. The alumni family is large, distinct, and proud. Meyers alumni are everywhere and represent the nursing profession in wonderful and innovative ways. We are a global family who strive to impact the lives of patients, families, and communities everywhere. As a new member of the alumni family, we know that your last 2 years and the adaptations brought by the global pandemic have prepared you to serve the global community. We've all learned important lessons over the last 2 years. As nurses, we've learned we can adapt to just about anything. We can provide care with compassion at the bedside and wherever it needs to be provided, including virtually. As students, alumni, and practitioners, we've learned to connect even when the connection is not face-to-face. Do we miss our face-to-face connections? Of course we do. Yet, Meyers alumni all over the world have joined together to help one another and to stay connected to learn, share experiences, and collaborate. The Meyers Alumni Organization experienced considerable growth over the last 2 years out of our adaptation to virtual meetings, presentations, and educational and informational sessions. Our meeting attendance has grown to hundreds, and we've reached many alumni outside of the New York metropolitan area. You are part of that real connection. You already have a connection with NYU Meyers. You formed relationships with your classmates, and I'm sure you've also connected with a faculty member and that faculty member has provided guidance, mentorship, and support. It is these connections that will sustain you during critical times in your career. The real connections you make here are important, and I implore you to maintain them, because as they have sustained me, they will also sustain you. One way to maintain that connection is to be an active member of the alumni family. We want to hear from you. We want to assure you that there is a place for you where you can always seek support and guidance. We want to hear about your accomplishments and achievements and how you will move the profession of nursing forward. I ask you to give back to Meyers, financially, yes, in any amount that you can afford. Every gift goes to support another student or an important program. I also want you to give back your time. A goal of the Alumni Association is to give back to the current student body in a form of mentorship, support, advice, and to give back to the alumni by providing opportunities for networking, career advice, and mentorship. We want to be visible and relevant to you. We are a diverse, energetic group, and we want to increase the engagement of our alumni community. It starts here, and it starts now with each of you. Know that every member of the Alumni Board is here for you. Janet Griffin, the Director of Alumni Relations, is eager to work with alumni, and I want you to know that we need you and welcome your involvement and participation. It is important on many levels that you stay connected to one another and to Meyers. We want to support you in any way that is possible. I just want to say how proud I am of all of you, and I know that it took a lot of work to get here today. You are a Meyers graduate, and the nursing profession needs you, and we are proud to have you here. Congratulations again on your graduation, and welcome to the alumni family. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President O'Neill D'Amico. At this time, I invite Dean Sullivan Marks back to the podium for the recitation of the Professional Nursing Pledge.
Thank you all, and thank you, Amy. It's real when the alumni is welcoming you, isn't it? So in the tradition of nursing, which often we talk about in Western culture as Florence Nightingale, but includes many nurses that are honored both in the modern United States as well as historic. So in mind that in addition to Florence Nightingale, we have long traditions with traditional healers like Sakahewa, with the first Muslim nurse, Rafida, and with Mary Mahoney, well known as America's first Black nurse, and Harriet Tubman, who called herself a nurse, along with persons like Walt Whitman and Clara Barton. So all of these persons and yourselves have pledged themselves to the nursing profession. So now I invite all of NYU nursing faculty, all nurses viewing today's celebration, and our new graduates to stand and recite the pledge on the screens in the front of the classroom and in the back of the program booklet. And speak with me. In the full knowledge of responsibilities I am undertaking, I promise to care for my patients with all the knowledge, skills, and understanding I possess, without regard to race, color, creed, politics, or social status, sparing no efforts to conserve meaningful life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care and hold in professional confidence all personal information entrusted to me. I will refrain from any action which might endanger the quality of life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give my support and cooperation to members of the health team. With full awareness of my qualifications and limitations, I will do my utmost to maximize the potential of the nursing profession and to uphold and advance its standards. Congratulations. Please be seated. And so now I invite you, as you leave the classroom, to stop at the various tables outside and pick up gifts from the faculty, administrators, and staff, along with the NYU's Meyers Alumni Association. As you already were, you may take photos at the Step and Repeat located under the staircase. Leaving masks on, please. This Omicron variant's very contagious, as we know, spiking up. So mask up, COVID down. Thank you all.